Hi guys. I'm still here, sort of. I mean, physically here. Mentally, touch and go. Emotionally, totally forsaken. But the kids went on their little mini vacation that they were supposed to go on while James and I were in Alaska. And I got some business stuff done today that I needed to do. And, just phone calls that, you don't think about, that you don't know that you need to make until you need to make them. So, I let the kids still go on their mini vacation. And one of the things that I did was I actually watched one of the lives from my sponsors, or from my sponsor. And she was sniffing through the 10 brand new bars. And I figure, okay, I'm sitting here. I'm alone. There's plenty of things I should and could be doing, but quite frankly, I don't feel like it. So I thought maybe I would finally bust into this box that's been sitting here for about 2 weeks now. And we have flies like crazy. And sniff through the 10 new scents. So I actually earned this kit, which is good because I completely and 100% failed. Hi, Carrie. I completely 100% failed to order my new business kits for the new season for obvious reasons. I just wasn't thinking about it. Hey, Kayla, at all. But, I need to start picking up some of the pieces, I guess. And because of all of the stupid stuff with James's company and his life insurance policy and this and that, right? Like I know in my heart that Scentsy is going to be my vehicle to keep everything that we have sacrificed for, to keep everything that we have fought for. So, and I don't want to let it go. I don't want to walk away from Scentsy. I don't want to let it go. It's something that James brought into my life. It's something that we did together. And while it kills me to sit here and sniff through new scents and know that I'm not going to get his commentary, or maybe he'll pop in and sniff it over my shoulder or whatever, I still want to know what they smell like. Scentsy is one of the things that bring me joy, and I think, quite frankly, it just went from a hobby to my goals are going to change at the end of the day. My goals are going to change, and I know that because I want to continue to stay home with my kids. I want to continue to not put them in daycare, and the company is not going to make that easy for me, so I'm going to have to fight. So anywho, I did finally open this box. There's actually a couple boxes. They were just kind of all stacked. So like my club order came in, and club is going to be something huge to me now. I mean, not that it wasn't huge to me before, right? You guys have seen my club. It's crazy. I did make a couple edits before it locked down for the month because I just didn't want to pay for bars that I know are coming back. So I did peek at the new catalog, the digital version, even though I had the physical ones right there. It was just easy to do the digital and take things out of my club already that are returning. But we will obviously go through my club before this month is out because I'm still melting. A good chunk of what I am melting, though, are things that make me think of him and remind me of him, and things that, if they're not on my club, I won't be able to get again. So I've got some serious attachment. So like, Light Side of the Force, right? Absolute 100% his favorite bar. Went straight into my Scentsy Club. 2 bars a month. I'm probably going to be melting quite a bit of that. Because it really, it reminds me of him, right? So you guys have seen on my personal page, I did already go get my memorial tattoo for him. I have been seeing my tattoo artist, God, for years, since my sister was in college. Since Lexi was little, like 4. She was like 4. So he's done pretty much all of my tattoos except for the one, a couple that I got before I met him. And he did the memorial tattoo for my dad. He now has done the memorial tattoo for James. He's also tattooed most of my sisters. He's also tattooed James. And he's a pretty high profile tattoo artist in Chicago. So when I sent him the message and said, I know exactly what I want, and he wasn't booking till end of August, beginning of September, he got me right in. So it was really very sweet of him. to bring me in on a day that he's normally off so that he could do it for me. But, you know, light side is going to mean a whole lot to me. But this is the Vader that was on his shirt for Father's Day that we recently got him, and the I love you is literally his handwriting. So, but to avoid crying, we're gonna dive in onto the bars. Because if I keep talking about this, I'm gonna start bawling, and I've been doing fairly good today. I'm not just crying all day. So that's where I'm at. All right. So the things that I know that are not coming back. So when I tell you no scent is safe, I absolutely 100% mean it. No scent is safe. Which is why club is such a big thing. And I am, if you were on my Happy Mail list, you got the information. I obviously pre-prepped a lot of that before I left. Because that's how I am. I'm a planner. I put things together ahead of time. You'll see that I'm going to be doing a swag bag and stuff for that for club members and stuff going forward. So just trying out some new things for the fall season. Hi, Sherry. But the things that are not coming back, okay? Not coming back into the fall. Homestead Holiday. Now, this one I would say is probably not a very popular bar, but I do love that one. It's got some pine in it. I guess on the upside, I'll be able to melt all the pine that I want during Christmas time. I actually melted some pine the other day because I was really kind of hoping to piss him off and that he would maybe come and talk to me, but that hasn't happened yet. So we'll see. Maybe Christmas will be my time when I melt tons and tons of pine. Maybe I can irritate him enough to make him mad enough to come talk to me. But almond croissant is not coming back. Apple butter frosting is not coming back. Breakfast in bed is not coming back. Butter pecan. Like, there's a lot of the bakeries that are not returning. So I'm curious to get into these and see if there's more bakery in it. Vanilla Waves is on our discontinued list, which shocked me to no end. That will be going into my club. I didn't actually like it so much at first, but I've found a new appreciation for Vanilla Waves somehow over the summer. That's like whipped vanilla, sticky caramel, sea salt. It's really freaking good. It's really good by itself. It's really good as a mixer. But it's not coming back. So I will be putting that one into my club. Best in Snow. Not really concerned about that one. That one is a super light performer. Jammy Time. That upsets me. So Jammy Time is going away. That will go in my club. Just Breathe is going away. That will go in my club. Like, why would they take it away for wintertime? I don't understand, because that's eucalyptus and I love it in the wintertime, like especially when you start to get like a cold and you get snuffly. Club 100%. Vanilla Mint. I had a fair idea that one was going away. Now it is my understanding in the new bars, we have this frosted vanilla, which... Hi, Casey. Okay, well, I'm glad that you got a chance to sneak peek that. I didn't order any of my sales kits this time around. I didn't order a single one, not testers, not stickers, not nothing. So whatever they sent me from the kit is what I earned. But, you know, frosted vanilla is supposed to, from what I understand, is the replacement for that, but it also, I guess, is super strong and will burn your nostrils, as Casey displayed for me earlier, so I'll wait for that one for the last bar. My Hero, that has to go into my club. That's one of James's favorites. It's going to have to go. Red Berries and Spruce, that's already in my club, because again, I knew no scent was safe, and I love that. That's the one that I melted the other day trying to piss him off and get him to come talk to me and be like, really, pine in July? Seriously? Cloudberry Dreams, personally not sad about it. It's got peach, I'm not a fan. Jeweled pomegranate, don't care. Sea salt and avocado. It's a bestseller, so I don't know why it's going away, but it's not my jam. Snowberry. I don't think I've ever melted snowberry. I don't really like it. Squeeze the Day. Squeeze the Day is going away. That shocked me. You can still get it in like cleaning stuff and whatever else it's available. I think the cleaning is the only one that's sticking around. But Squeeze the Day and Sunkissed Citrus, which floors me that they would do away with either one of those. So those are the ones that I have marked down that I know are not returning because I have last fall catalog. I obviously keep one of each of the catalogs so I can keep track and keep record. But in this kit, I got a stack of catalogs. Thanks, Vicki. I wasn't sure I was going to even do this, but I'm sitting here and I'm like literally just staring at my walls, and I'm like, well, I can either continue to stare at my walls or I can finally open my box. So that's what I did. I decided I'm going to open my box. I have made it a habit of sniffing everything on camera with you guys so you can get a true reaction from me. And even though I don't know, I'm kind of wishy-washy, I'm not necessarily ready to be on camera, I gotta rip off the Band-Aid some way, somehow. So in this kit, I got 25 catalogs. I did smartly the other day place an order for more catalogs while they're on sale. I always do that. I stock up at the beginning of the season because you guys know your August Happy Mail will be something to the effect of your first looks. So 25 is not going to do me. It's just not. The other stuff, I will wait until it launches, like the new laundry, the new cleaning product, all of that. I will just wait until it launches. I'll use rewards. I'll pick it up and I'll sample it out, you know, at that point, right? So it will be a smaller sample pack for August Happy Meal because I didn't get anything. The other thing that they put in there was these cute little felt samples. So these come in all of the really fun fall shapes. It's pumpkins and maple leaves. It looks like that's the only thing in there, but they're cute. They are super cute. So I do like the felt because honestly, like in August, it's still hot and things are still probably gonna melt. So we also got the scented stickers for all of the new fragrances. So I am a super big fan of the rub and sniff stickers. So these are a really good way to get you guys a good general idea of what things smell like. I was playing around with an idea sort of, you know, during last season where I was using primarily just the stickers. I don't think that that's the right answer. So I'm going to do kind of like a hybrid system between felt samples and stickers, right? So depending on how strong the sticker is, where it goes, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm trying to find my pathway for fall, right? Because even though I didn't get to see anything at SFR, I've seen the photos from the people who were there. You know, we have some really freaking epic things coming. Like Moana, Hey Hey Buddy comes out on Tuesday. My girls already know. So, like, Rebecca is gung-ho about Hey Hey, so I know that I'm going to have to get that. So I will get that information up to you guys. Probably tomorrow. I know that's not my normal gig, but like we have Wally coming, we have Moana coming. I'm excited that that Moana bar is coming back because for me that was a hidden gem. I didn't really melt it until after it was already too late, and then I forgot to put it in my club and blah, 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 but it's really good. So I've been hoarding my last bar. I should have thought to get it out of my drawer and sniff it with you guys because it's really freaking good. But, okay, so like I said, I'm going to do a little bit of a hybrid system this fall and do kind of like a combination of things. The other thing that they sent me was my transition tester set. So right off the bat, I see some scents that are returning, like Icicles and Evergreen, right? It was a scent of the month, but it wasn't in catalog before. And it looks like we got new toppers. That's so fun. I do like that. I'm not going to go through all of these because there's too many. But like I said, I literally scanned through the catalog once, just enough time before my club shut down, so that I wasn't paying for things that were coming back, like Fluffy Fleece. You guys, Fluffy Fleece is coming back. This was the holiday brick. It was my favorite holiday brick. I had, don't you gammy on pine. I love pine, but this is awesome. And this is coming in laundry. This will be like literally my first laundry purchase. And I'm so freaking excited for that. And I know that he really loved it. Toasted Acorn and Oak. Not my jam. It was in a holiday set. I had a lot of people really like it. What else do we have? So some things returning, right? Like Orchard Apple and Spice. This is another one that made catalog. This was a super popular one from the fall 3-bar bundle. So there are some returning things in here that are technically new, to where before you could only get them in the package or the bundle or the brick. So I'm really excited to see the new variety in this catalog. But so yeah, so that's really cool. So anyway, so I got my testers for my borrow bags and stuff. But let's dive in. We got 10. Oops, I can. Picking up 10 bars is so stupid. I can't do it. So let me try to turn this around a little bit. So we have 10 new fragrances, and God, I'm having issues. I'm having lots of issues. So there's 5, but we've got 10 new ones to sniff through tonight. 10 brand new fragrances, ones that I have never smelled. Like I said, I'm just starting now to kind of get back online. Oh, cute is that? We're getting 100 Acre Wood pods. I didn't know. I love 100 Acre Wood. That makes me so. Oh, and they all got lights. They have night lights on them now. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, I need to go through this. That makes me excited. I gotta be excited about something. This is a good place to start. I have seen some sneak peeks of some of these new warmers. Let me just show you Let me show you this page. I am super got my eye on both of these. I love these. This Mercury Glass. Be Still My Beating Heart. Love Mercury Glass. The only Mercury Glass one I have is that Enchanted Pumpkin. Now that's one I can have out all year. I suppose I could leave my pumpkin out all year, but I don't, because I'm bougie like that, and I like to change my stuff out. Okay, so I've got the new release scents page open. So the first one is Blackcurrant and Plum. So let me find it. I'll give you my impression, and then I'll tell you what's actually in it, because my nose is never spot on. So dark plum, wild blackcurrant, and sweet apple. Oh my gosh. This is really freaking good. I get the apple. I like currant though. So it reminds me, like Blackcurrant Bubbly, right? Is one of our all-time favorite bars, and it has like this screwball fragrance to it. That's what it reminds me of. It smells like a screwball. But this is definitely like the fall version of it, right? That's what it's supposed to be, but I don't know. It's that apple and that dark plum. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I love plum. Oh, wow. Okay, sold. Sold on this one. Oh, I like that. It reminds me, I don't know, it's like a combination of Blackcurrant Bubbly and Aussie Plum, but with like an apple undertone. That's really good. I could see this in body care too. Wow. Fast favorite. Okay, next one is Blackberry Spice. It's in the spice category, which is never my jam, but we'll see. It's got blackberries all over the packaging. It's super cute. Let's see. It smells like a craft store. I mean, okay, so it's not bad. It's not bad. It's got blackberry, cedarwood, and clove. The clove is not like a kick you in the face. It's very underlying, but like, you know when you go to Michael's and you walk down the wreath aisle, like the wreath making supplies, that's what this smells like to me. Like when I'm walking through Michael's and you go down the one aisle where you can make all your like fall and Christmas wreaths, that's what this smells like. It smells like a craft store. So probably not my favorite. Will I melt it? Sure. I'll give it a try. Maybe it'll come alive to me differently in the warmers. But for now, all I can smell is like the craft aisle with those, like the pine cones, you know, because they dip the pine cones in that stuff that you put in the bowl. That's what that reminds me of. That particular aisle at Michael's. Okay, cranberry crumble. So they got rid of a lot of bakery, but this is the only one with a bakery thing on it. Maybe that's supposed to be a pie on there? I don't know. That's the funkiest pie I ever thought. Okay, this is going to sound so stupid, but with the girls being like, I did my business stuff today, right? And then I laid in my bed and I finally watched Stranger Things. And this little face on there reminds me of the little monsters that eat your face. You know, because they open up like a flower and then they eat your face. But it's probably that my brain is down the rabbit hole on Stranger Things. So that's what that reminds me of. Okay, cranberry crumble. Ooh, this is nice. I actually like bakery in my kitchen. I don't like bakery anywhere else in the house, really. But I do like a good bakery in my kitchen. So, like I like the cupcakey scents. Oh, I do love cranberry, though. This is really, I mean, you get the cranberry, the tartness of the cranberry. There's maybe like a little tiny hint of like a spice in the background, almost like a pie spice. And then maybe just like a little note of a buttery crust. So this one says baked cranberry, brown sugar, and a dollop of whipped cream. I don't know if I get whipped cream specifically, but there is like it's smooth. It's smooth. And it's really, it's quite nice. So I'll be excited to melt that in the kitchen. I'm a sucker for cranberry anyways, so. Next one is falling apples. We have Johnny Appleseed. Did a peeling apple make it into the catalog? I wonder, because a lot of people raved about a peeling apple. I'm just curious, like, how many apple scents does one girl need? Johnny Appleseed stayed, orchard apple and spice. Why is orchard apple and spice in the fruity category? I disagree. Okay, a peeling apple did not make it in. So, falling apples. I guess this is similar to Johnny Appleseed, but Johnny Appleseed is like a straight Mac apple, so we'll see what this one has. It is almost, it's like a toned down version of Johnny Appleseed. It's not like Johnny Appleseed is a straight, smack you in the face, bright red Mac apple scent. This is almost like a step down. So it says crisp apple, acorn, and oak. It's good. It's good. I don't know. It's like a toned down version of Johnny Appleseed, but it's really hard to do a variance on like straight Mac apple, I think. But yeah, it does almost have that woodsy note. I can kind of get the oak, and maybe that's what's like toning it down, where it's not just this bright fruit scent. But I mean, I wouldn't, like, if I were to put this in the warmer, I wouldn't say, oh my god, that's oak. It's just apple with a slight undertone. So if you like straight apple scents, I will say this though, they do not have a spice in it, which is good for me, because a lot of the apple scents in the fall tend to come with a spice, and that's not my jam. So I'm good with an apple that doesn't have a spice in it. So the next one on the list is frosted vanilla. Like I said, I'm going to leave this one for last because Casey said she basically burnt her nostrils on this, which means it's probably up my alley for minty scents, because, you know, James and I like fresh ice. We love vanilla mint. So I guess it's like vanilla mint on steroids, so I'm just going to wait in case it burns my nostrils too. So we'll move on. Huckleberry Hideaway. So I'm interested to sniff this one because there was so much, not the last Bring Back My Bar, but the one before it, right? There was a big like following for Huckleberry Sage, and surprisingly enough, like I didn't like it, and I wanted to like it. So I guess we'll find out if it's the huckleberry in and of itself that I didn't like, or if it was like the combination that I didn't like, but like it didn't do it for me. This is under woodsy. It's really fruity. I don't get woodsy of any kind in this. Huckleberry is a nice fruit, but it's like almost, it's super, super sweet, like candy sweet. All I get is like the candy sweet fruit note. So it's supposed to be fresh picked huckleberry, mountain violet, and crisp white woods. I don't get any woods. So if you like those like candy sweet fruits, this is it. It's like a candied fruit to me. Maybe you'll pick up on the woodsy note. It's okay. I'm not crazy about it. So maybe huckleberry just isn't my jam. I'm not sure. Okay. Perfect day. This one I'm looking forward to this because I like the pear scents. We really don't have any pear scents. So let's see what we got. I kick myself all the time for taking cashmere pear out of my club because I really like that one. I don't think I like this one. What did you do to pear? Hold on. Okay, it's better on the bottom. Whatever's on the, I don't know what's on the top. I don't like it. The bottom is better. It says autumn pear, spiced syrup, and a splash of bourbon. That's probably what I'm getting on the top. That's probably why I'm like, oh, I don't like bourbon. I don't like the bourbon scents. I don't like the boozy scents. I obviously didn't look at the description of this before, you know, again, I haven't even gone through this dang catalog yet. I can't. But if you like vanilla bourbon, you'll probably like this. But again, it's spicy. It's got bourbon in it. It's boozy pear. That hurts my feelings. Okay, sips of cider. Let's see. Oh, I can get behind this one real quick. This is good. No spice. No spice. It's in citrus. It's like an orange cider. It's an orange cider. I very clearly get the orange. And maybe that's why they took sun-kissed citrus out. And I think I actually like this better. It's a nice orange cider scent. So it says blood orange, sparkling ginger, and cinnamon stick. I don't get cinnamon. Maybe that's the cider note that I'm picking up. But it's like an orange cider. That's really good. I like that. That is going to smell really good throughout the whole house. Velvet Moon. This one is in floral. So, oh, I almost did frosted vanilla. Velvet Moon. Oh, the package is so pretty. Look at that. It's got like a skyscape and some pretty flowers on it. I love it. I like the package on this. Oh, this is beautiful. This is light. I will say that. It almost seems like a winter version of Luna. This is really pretty. You get that floral note, but it's a sweet floral. And it's almost got like, it smells fluffy. Fluffy like a blanket. That's really good. Okay, so they say it's vanilla flower, white musk, and foggy mist. Oh, I hope this performs good in the bedrooms. It's super light. I don't think it's going to be a powerhouse of any kind. But it almost feels like a soft, clean, fluffy blanket. You know, the light scent. Like fluffy fleeces knock your socks off, right? It's a powerhouse. It will take over your whole house, which doesn't hurt my feelings. I love that. And I'm super stoked for it in laundry. But you know, like, usually when your laundry comes out, right? And I use our scented laundry products. Some are stronger than others. But like, even when I use Deami Time, and it's strong, right? It's a strong performer in laundry. You don't pull it. It's not like getting the bar of wax when you use our laundry, right? With the washer whiffs and stuff. It doesn't like smack you in the face the minute you open the dryer, but it's this nice cozy feeling. And that's exactly what this is. It smells cozy and fluffy and soft and comforting. I really like that. I like the Velvet Moon. That's good. Okay, White Amber and Silk is the next one. I'm interested because we also have White Amber and Teak, so I don't know what the difference is between Teak and Silk. This one is in the fresh category, though, where White Amber and Teak is very clearly in the woodsy, so. Ooh, it's pretty. It is pretty. Let's see what we got. White Amber and Silk. It does, it's got a laundry kick to it. It's got like a cotton note to it. So that's probably why it's in fresh. It's a very strong cotton note, but like with it's like a woodsy cotton. There's something very, it's masculine to a point. It's like a masculine laundry scent. That's really pretty. I can get down with that. So it's warm amber, bergamot. There we go, bergamot. Wrapped in comforting cotton for a smooth finish. So this one's really good. I'm betting this will be a medium. This is one I could totally do for the whole house. I don't know why I put them back in because I sniffed them like 4 million times. I like that. I like that one a lot. Okay. And our potential nostril burner, at last, is Frosted Vanilla. So it's my understanding that this is supposed to be replacing Vanilla Mint, which I love because it's more on the vanilla side, like a really strong, clean vanilla, and like the hint of mint in the background. So we will see. I'm kind of nervous. I probably shouldn't be because I like strong scents like fresh ice. Ooh, yeah. Give me that sinus clearing mint. Hello, bedroom bar. Hello, bedroom bar. It's not burning my nostrils, so I'm glad about that. But this, oh, yeah, it is. It's the exact reverse of vanilla mint. Super strong on the minty, like eucalyptus-y side. And I'm getting like a laundry hint to it, but I don't know if that's just because I had this right next to my nose. So I almost feel like this would probably be good with like, this is going to sound crazy. So like coconut cotton is in my club, right? To take this vanilla mint bar and mix it with coconut cotton and make it like this vanilla minty laundry. I don't know, because I think I have laundry still on my lip from sniffing the other bar. But I'm getting a laundry scent, but I think I'm just mixing scents there. But it's giving me a good idea for a mixer. This is really good. Sweet vanilla bean, birch bark. No wonder. Birch is my favorite wood. And a rush of frosty air. This is my jam. This is 100% my jam. All over the place. I can get behind that 1,000%. Everybody's going to end up needing a frosted vanilla sample at some point because, hello, nurse. Okay, so I would say probably my 2 favorites because we know that I like the powerhouses. We know that I like my scent to kick me in the teeth, right? There were only a couple that I really didn't like. That Huckleberry Hideaway, take it or leave it. It's not bad, but I can take it or leave it. Perfect Day, no thank you. You ruined pears. The rest of them are okay. Blackberry and Spice, like I said, probably not going to be a favorite of mine, but I can get behind it. But my 2 favorites would have to be Frosted Vanilla and Black Currant and Plum. Those are my top 2. Hands down, no questions asked. Of these new 10. But there's really only 2 that make me want to choke. So, of returning scents, okay, the new catalog, and this one will be mine because I'm now bending it and whatever, and I'll write my name on the front. They have our lovely holiday list of what they recommend as top holiday ones. Be Merry, heck yes. Bring on the pine. Pine boughs, holly leaf, cassis, love Be Merry. I did put that in my club, and then I was like, well, I have to choose. I don't really need all the pine. Like, I had Mighty Pine, Be Merry, Red Berries, and Spruce. I'm like, which one is most likely to get the boot? The Red Berries and Spruce, I guessed good. It stayed. So I'm glad to see Be Merry's back. You got Christmas Cottage, Dancing Sugar Plum, Fluffy Fleece, That makes me kind of want to put it in right now. Icicles and Evergreen. Not my fave. It apparently was lots of people's faves. I don't know. It's like soapy pine. And like I like my pine a little more pure. Perfect Peppermint. I'm happy to see that back. Polar Bear Hug. Berry Merry Cranberry. Berry Snowy Spruce and Winter Berry Apple Tea. So those are all bestsellers. Or, well, Berry Merry Cranberry isn't. But Berry Snowy Spruce, Winter Berry Apple Tea, Polar Bear Hug. Those are bestsellers. So that's good. Our spice category looks fairly safe. They still put farm stand pumpkin in spice. It's not spicy at all. It's like a caramel pumpkin, which I love. Trying to see. Maple apple bourbon made it back. Pumpkin cinnamon swirl made it back. Okay, I can get behind that. Bakery. Scary Good made it, you guys. That makes my heart happy. Because it smells like pumpkin pie. Fresh baked pumpkin pie. Hot out of the oven. I'm so glad that made it. I'm just looking for things that are like jumping out on me on the page. Because if not, I'll sit here forever. Graham Cracker Crunch. Bestseller. If they didn't bring that back, I would have cried. Well, not really. Because I had 2 bars a month in my club. There's not been a month that I haven't melted Graham Cracker Crunch. It's my freaking favorite bakery of all gosh darn time. Because it's peanut butter. But, okay, Scary Good made it. Very, very happy. Sugar Cookie made it back. That's good. Vanilla Cinnamon Maple. Did we? That's not a new scent. I don't recognize Vanilla Cinnamon Maple. It's not a new one. Where did Vanilla Cinnamon Maple come from? That's gotta be new. Cinnamon stick, buttery maple, and whipped sweet cream. I don't recognize that one. I don't recognize that one. Oh, hi Lucas. Hi Lucas. Auntie loves you, sweet boy. Yeah, I don't know Vanilla Cinnamon Maple. That's not ringing any bells to me. It must have been in some sort of collection, maybe prior to me signing up. Because I don't think it was a brick. Was it the brick? Was it the brick? Maybe it was. Now I gotta go back and look at the holiday bricks. I think it was the brick. I think it's the brick that made me want to puke. It's too much cinnamon. Let's see. Fresh category. Arctic Kiss, of course, made it back. No surprise there. Things that are staying by the sea. Clean Breeze. Eucalyptus Wreath made it back. Why? Oh, okay. Polar Bear Hug. Icicle and Evergreen. Yeah, it's probably in the fresh category because it smells like soap. Fruity, piney soap. No, thank you. Fresh seems pretty, whatever. Around the Campfire came back. I did already take that out of my club because we know I need the campfire. And I will go through my club with you guys before the month is out. Okay, so it was a holiday brick last year. I'm like, I recognize it, but I can't put my finger on it. There were 2 that I really didn't like from the brick collection last year. It was, that vanilla maple one. The maple's too strong. And the cinnamon was too strong. And then whatever that orange one was, like the orange pomander or whatever, I gave it all to my mom. She was like, yeah, I love clove. And I'm like, not me. Let's see, the Woodsy. Yeah, Huckleberry Hideaway, not Woodsy. Sorry, it's not. Very Snowy Spruce, Weathered Leather, White Amber and Teak. Cashmere and Corduroy made it back. Blue Sage and Tonka made it back. I gambled on Cashmere and Corduroy. I had a feeling it was going to make it back. Although, truthfully, I really thought, and I already know that Vanilla Waves is the new body line. Makes 0 sense. I don't feel like smelling like a piece of candy, but I really would have thought Cashmere and Corduroy or Blue Sage and Tonka would have made it as whatever our new body product is, but it didn't. So they know better than me, though. They know what they're doing. And then Fruity. Let's see. What do we got? That black currant and plum, man. I could sit here and sniff this all day. Black currant and plum. What a perfect combination. Perfect. That will be going into my very first order. I will need at least at least 2 bars of that because I'll need it through my whole house. Bright Cider, Life made it back. Very glad. Caramel Apple Craze, Fairy Tale Pumpkin. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood to sugarcoat crap today. Yeah, that's a good laundry. What was that? Fairy Tale Pumpkin. Okay, so this blackberry and spice, again, craft store, right? Fairy Tale Pumpkin, very much craft store. I think I still have some of it, like, because I didn't melt it. This is a better craft store. I will tell you that. This at least has that fruity element to it, that blackberry, where literally the Fairy Tale Pumpkin is just straight craft store. Let's see. Scarlet Sunflower made it back. I'm glad for that. That's a good one. It is a lighter performer, but it's really, really nice. Orchard Apple and Spice, like I told you guys. Sips of Cider, that's the new one that made it into citrus. Luna and Velvet Moon for floral. So it's no surprise that there's only 2 florals for fall and winter because floral is really kind of a summertime thing. But, you know, we've got a lot of really cute warmers coming. Of course. I'm not going to ruin all of them for you because that would defeat the purpose of you going through your catalog. So I'm not going to do that, but I just kind of want to do a quick glance through to see if there's anything that I really missed. We've got more buddy clips coming. Nuggy's going to need a corn. Vega is coming in a buddy clip. So if anybody else has a unicorn crazy toddler like I do, corn is currently in Michigan with her. Her white corn is still her favorite corn. But she is coming in a buddy clip. Right now she has R2-D2 on her backpack, but if we release a corn of any kind, I have to get the corn. Javi's staying. I love that hedgehog. He stole my hedgehog. I didn't get the dinosaurs. I really wanted the dang hedgehog. So I got him for me, and then Haley heisted him because she thought the hedgehog was so cute. So maybe I'll get me a new hedgehog. But we're also getting Queen the Pineapple and Pina Colada Cha-Cha, which I am probably going to have to maybe get because, you know, that's the Pina Colada Cha-Cha is one of James's favorite scents, right? Like it's our story of It Smells Like Florida. Yeah, and I had just got him the pods for the truck. He didn't even get to put them in. So now they're in my van. But I will now never ever be able to let Pina Colada Cha-Cha go. Not as long as I live. I will, however, probably put that one into Quarterly Club. But I'm probably going to let go of a few of things that I've been holding on to, like Vanilla Blackberry, to make some space for things that make me think of him. Because if not, I literally will need to get a second job just to support my club. Okay, not seriously, but we're getting some new pods. Caramel Apple Craze is coming in a pod. Autumn Road Trip is coming in a pod. That makes me happy dance right there. Both of those. Cider Mill, Cinnamon Bear. My cinnamon friends will be super, super happy about that. And Maple Apple Bourbon. Good pick on the pods. Very good pick on the pods. I'm going to have some happy dancers for that. Was Cider Mill already a pod? No, Cider Mill's a new pod. Cool. We're getting some new pods. That's great. Oils for the diffusers. I gotta remember to fill mine, you guys. I got a bunch of them sitting all around, but I haven't filled them in a while because I forget. The only one I tend to remember is the one by my bed. But this toasted vanilla cranberry oil. What's in that? Cranberry, plum, and vanilla. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. Citrus cinnamon tea, peach and patchouli. Why do you have to ruin patchouli with peach? Cardamom and eucalyptus, that'll probably be a good combination. So those are the new. We only get 1 new oil per category, so 4 new oils every season. But I am very excited to see vetiver and sandalwood returned. Now, granted, I don't need it because I have 5 bottles of it, because when they told me it was going away, I was like, no. I can't. That's my favorite. It's my favorite bedtime oil is vetiver and sandalwood. But that toasted vanilla cranberry, but it's going to smell the bomb with like cranberry crumble or that. Yeah, I can get behind that black currant and plum, I bet. That will go really good together with those. Let's see what else. Coconut Daiquiri was already there. Our new body line is Vanilla Waves. But they're featuring Coconut Daiquiri. I don't know what to think about Vanilla Waves in that. I mean, it's kind of like my mind goes to Candy Crave, and it's kind of like a vanilla caramel candy kind of thing. I don't know how I feel about that in body. Maybe I'll pick it up, maybe I won't, but I can't imagine spraying a bakery on me as a fragrance mist. The Fluffy Fleece, however, this is going to be my jam in laundry. 100%. 100%. I love that stinking fragrance. I bought 2 bricks. Wonderful. Pink Cotton's getting a Scentsy Fresh. Get out. Get out. Hello. Yes. Yes. Okay, that makes me stupid happy. Stupid happy. I love Pink Cotton. That's like a berry laundry fragrance, and it sounds like it wouldn't work together, but it is literally like heaven on earth. I love Pink Cotton everything. That will go in my club. So they're teasing us with Vanilla Mint. It's coming in the clean line. Finally. James hated Perfect Peppermint. Hated it in the cleaning. Vanilla Mint is one of both of our favorite scents. And he would have been happy dancing that I wasn't going to clean the kitchen. Freaking Perfect Peppermint. Vanilla Mint would have made him overjoyed. So hopefully he is sticking around and sniffing my countertops. I should probably take you guys in there. They're beautiful. Although, let's be straight. Everything on the house is halted. Like I said, I know there are things that I should be doing, things that I could be doing, things that I need to be doing. I just can't seem to find the motivation to do any of them right now. Just is what it is. Okay, we're not getting any new fragrances in Pet, which is fine. The coconut milk and lavender is still there. I have to learn how to wash my dog, you guys. There's so many little things that I'm realizing that I don't do, right? That I didn't do. Like, give the dog a bath is one of them, right? It's not my job. I just spray her with Freshen Up, and then I would tell him, okay, the dog needs a bath, and he would take care of it. And now I have to learn how to wash my 90-pound Labrador who's afraid of water. Afraid of water. Terrified of water. I have to learn how to wash my dog. How messed up is that? That, like, I don't know. We are getting a new travel system, so it's called a Travel Twist. This is one of the giveaways that were from SFR. My girlfriend that I went with did get all of my giveaways. She lives rural like we do, but her little town doesn't have a post office the same way we do, so she's going to be shipping those things to me at some point. Right now, like, there's wax in it, so I don't really want it to melt, so we're holding off. But the Travel Twist is one of them, so they're starting it out slow, and it's like a little disc. And I don't know much about it because obviously I wasn't there for the launch of the new product. But it's coming in some good scents. So Amazon Rain, Black Raspberry, Vanilla, Cinnamon Bear, Clean Breeze, Cozy Cardigan. That's my jam. Luna, and Vanilla Bean Buttercream. So they did away with the travel tins, which I had a feeling. I did. I had a feeling the travel tins were going to be going when so many of them popped up in clearance. So that's fine with me. I'll be interested to try the Travel Twist. They show it in like a duffel bag. I'm interested in it. I'll give it a try. I don't know what fragrance we got it in. Fragrance Flowers, a new one coming. Oh, we're getting 3 new fragrance flowers: Blue Sage and Tonka, Cashmere and Corduroy, and Fluffy Fleece. That's gonna be a good one. Can you tell I'm obsessed with Fluffy Fleece? Just a teensy bit. But Blue Sage and Tonka, I bet will be really good in that. And then I think that's pretty much like all of the... Oh, my YouTube friend. So if you don't know, okay, and they actually take real life photos of our consultants. Like they scan our social media profiles to find pictures for the catalogs and advertisements and whatever, right? So this is Joshua Bosley with the 5 bricks from the Christmas collection. He's a real sweetheart. Like we've talked on YouTube or talked on Instagram before, but he's really kind of cool. So like it's fun to see, you know, and he's not a Scentsy bigwig, right? We're small potatoes at the end of the day. We're definitely small potatoes. And so it's kind of fun to see people who are not like, you know, SSDs and some of us who are small potatoes featured in the catalog. That's really cool. I think they get them mostly from Instagram, and quite frankly, I suck at Instagram. I'm not consistent. There's not enough interaction on it for me. I'm missing the ball on that, I guess. But so this is the front of the new fall catalog, and it's super cute. It says, "This is Scentsy." And I like the little dog, and I like all the little pumpkins, and it's really cute. So that is what I actually have for the new fall and winter season. Like I said, I've got 2 other boxes I haven't even dove into yet. And then all I ordered was some new catalogs. But we do have, like I said, the Moana stuff coming on Monday. We have Wally. I will be sure to get that up to you guys. I will probably send out a text because I don't want you guys to miss out on something that you want at the end of the day. And like I said, I mean, and I don't know if I told you guys this, but Scentsy really, you guys and Scentsy showed up in a big way that I never expected, truthfully. Like you know your family is going to be there for you, right? You know your friends are going to be there when things happen. I mean, this was never freaking on my radar, not even for 1 second. And as I'm tracking down things and records, I'm not finding any indication, which is maddening and comforting all at the same time, because like my immediate thought is, what did I miss, right? What did I miss? But I'm not finding any evidence that at this moment that there was any indication that would have tipped doctors off that something was wrong. So that's slightly comforting, because if I can find nothing, then maybe I can let just a little modicum of the guilt go, right? Sorry, I don't want to cry. But I can't, I have to turn over every stone, right? I have to know, I have to dig in. I just do. I need it for my own peace of mind. At the end of the day, I have to make sure that nothing was missed, because shit. Because I have to know. And I've completely lost my train of thought at this point. By trying not to start crying today, because I'm tired of crying. I mean, I know that it's not going to go away forever, but I'm definitely tired of crying. Like, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I fell asleep today and I didn't intend to. So I don't know. So I'm trying to find some semblance of normal. And you know, when I got back from the hospital the other day, because I had to request the next set of medical records and whatever, right? These 2 things were sitting right outside of my garage when I pulled up. It was flowers from Scentsy Home Office. That's where I was going. That's the train that I lost. Flowers from Scentsy Home Office, and then the gift that I was supposed to get from my SSD for my upline at SFR, which clearly I dipped out on before we did team day, because I didn't even make it to the convention, not a minute of it. So like, I know my family is there. My family is amazing. Our family is amazing. I mean, all of them, they've all showed up. My in-laws will be back at the end of the month, and they're going to come stay with me for a week. You know, and they're awesome. But Scentsy really also stepped up for me in a big way. You guys know we were supposed to be in Alaska right now. I was supposed to be on a boat in the middle of the fjords, watching glaciers off my balcony. Probably not now because it's dark, but I don't know, Alaska's behind, so maybe it'd still be light enough to see stuff. I was supposed to go whale watching. We were supposed to go on this train into the mountains. Like all of these things we were supposed to be doing, right? And Scentsy refunded everything, no questions asked, right? Because I earned my spot. We paid for James's spot. And they refunded everything, no questions asked. And then they sent flowers. Which, you know, at this point, honestly, you know, with the crazy stuff going on with this company, and because I'm not even going to go into it. It's a whole mess. You guys know that we've been fighting this stupid battle for a year now, right? Because these people are jerks. Not this specific battle, but the battle with them. And so anywho, but and I had no idea that this was going on. Okay, and I know that my grandpa, you know, put up the GoFundMe page, which I am incredibly grateful if you were on here and you donated to that. I mean, I saw some names on it, and I'm on my to-do list for this weekend is to finally send out thank you cards, because I just, like, I couldn't sit down long enough to write it all. I couldn't. I bought a roll of 100 stamps, and I will send them because that's me. You know, I will be sending thank you cards, but I recognize a lot of your names on that list, and I'm grateful for you. I mean, I'm grateful for you even before this, right? But like, you guys touch my heart and my soul, because you didn't have to do that. Most of you I've never even met in person. And then in addition to that, Scentsy Sisters, the whole Scentsy sisterhood community started their own thing. They started their own thing. And this was 100% unbeknownst to me. I mean, my grandpa started the other one because, I didn't know about that either until it was already up. But I was sitting there a few days in, just really basically I've been sitting on my porch staring off into space. And all of a sudden my phone started going freaking berserk. Completely freaking berserk. And it stayed that way for about 3 to 5 days straight. Just going crazy with this Venmo thing. And the Scentsy Sisters, I have never felt so much, love from strangers, right? I'm one of those people, like, I love everybody. I love everybody. I'm huggy, I'm touchy, I'm feely. I think everybody deserves somebody to be nice to them. And I try to be that person. You know, I'm a really, really positive person. Like, I'm always cup half full, right? Not half empty. So, but the way that the community and the sisterhood and there's brothers in it too. But I refer to it kind of as Scentsy Sisters because most of us are women, right? The way that they rallied behind me, even when I could say nothing, was nothing short of amazing. Literally nothing short of amazing. I know that I'm going to continue to do this. I know that I'm going to continue to be part of this community. And it was mind-blowing. It was absolutely 100% mind-blowing. Like, you look at this and you see wax and warmers, right? And you think that, this is just some sort of direct sales thing. It's a way to earn, a little side hustle, a couple extra bucks in your pocket. And it is. This was our play money, right? This is, if we wanted to take the kids to Hibachi for their birthday, I was like, oh yeah, here's my Scentsy card, right? But it doesn't pay our bills. It didn't pay our bills. James's income has sustained this household and, paid the mortgage, bought the groceries, stuff like that, right? So what I do with Scentsy here is really kind of like the extras for the kids, and because it literally just makes me freaking happy. I mean, sitting here going, oh, sips of cider is good. Perfect day. It makes me happy. It's fun. It's fun. And it gave me a way to connect to adults after I left the professional world. But seriously, I am telling you guys, this is something different. This is something different. It is different than any job I have ever had in my entire life, where I'm not just a number. I'm not just replaceable. I mean, I loved Levin. I really did. And so it was hard for me to leave there when I made the decision to do it. I'm happy that I did, but you know, and I'm still got connections with people from my old job, but it's very, very different. The outreach and the love and the support and like just the whole community by itself. It's magical. It's really, truly freaking magical, you guys. And I never in a million years would have imagined that a wax and warmer company, okay, would step up and support my family in the worst freaking possible time in my whole life. You know, you wouldn't think that from a company, right? They send your condolences, they maybe send you flowers, and that's it. And then they move on if you're mentally damaged goods, like I feel like right now, to the next person who can help them with their bottom line. And they haven't done any of that. Not home office, not the community behind it. Like, I don't know, it's so hard to describe. It's so hard to describe what this is, what this means to me right now. And I feel like, you know, when those things showed up on my doorstep, I felt like it's this beacon, like this is how I'm going to find the light. It's how I'm going to dig out of the hole that I'm in. It's how I'm going to feel joy, be it ever so small, to not because of the wax and warmers, but because of you guys. And because of the community and because of the people that I've met and the friends that I've made who even if I haven't met you in person, I truly freaking love you and I truly care. And that's the truth. So I don't even know how long I've been on. I really don't, but you know, I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. I miss you guys. I do. I miss you guys. And, you know, for the last few weeks, I'm like, I don't want to get online. I don't want to open the floodgates, because the minute that the floodgates open, then I have to have something to say. And I still don't really have words. I really don't. I still don't really have words, but I'm finding them. But if I don't put myself back out there, I'm never going to come back up again. And that's the truth, because it's through all the love of my family and the love of you guys and the love for all of everybody. That's how we're going to find our way back. That's how I'm going to breathe again. Not every day, probably for a long time, but I'm going to try. I have to try. You know, we still got the girls, and you know, I'm dead and determined not to undo everything that we have worked for the past 2.5 years. I am determined that I am not going to go back to punching a clock. I am determined that I am not going to put Elena in daycare instead of her cute little nice little preschool where she goes for 5-6 hours and she has her friends and she has her teacher, right? She's got 2 years before she starts kindergarten. I am absolutely freaking determined that I am not going to go backwards. And I know it's possible with this company. I know it's possible with this community. So I need to get back up, and I need to put my big girl pants on, and I need to take care of my kids. And, you know, guys, I need to be with you. I need to be with you guys. I need to be with all of you, every last one. So that is my, I don't know, spiel for this evening. Outpouring sniff test. Seriously, do not buy Perfect Pear Day or Perfect Day. It's terrible. I'll get you guys samples of some good stuff, and that will keep me busy and give me something to do anyways to make samples and start my fall packs. And then when they launch, because I didn't buy the business kits, like I said, I'll get you guys some better samples throughout the thing to try stuff. Although I'll be honest with you, Fluffy Fleece will probably be your first one, because that's the one I'm most jacked about. But I also do love our counter clean, so we'll see. We'll see what I do. But I love you guys. I am grateful for you. I'm grateful for everybody who has reached out to me in the last 3 weeks. And if I did not get back to you or did not comment on your comment, I'm sorry. There's been so many and it was super overwhelming and I just kind of crashed, truthfully. It was easier to say nothing and not open my phone than it was to try to reach out to, literally, like I'm telling you, hundreds of people from all over the world reached out to me. It's mind-blowing. It just is. So thank you, you guys. And I will put up that stuff about Moana and Wally and whatever, and I'll find some real life photos because I didn't get to take my own, for you guys to really check it out because we do have some cool stuff coming. Like I said, the Moana bar is the bomb. It is the bomb. I need me a hey hey. Just saying, I am, if I was ever the crazy frickin' chicken, it's now. But so does my Becca. Becca needs a hey hey to go with her pua. So that is coming Tuesday. But I'll get that stuff out there tomorrow because for tonight, I think I'm just going to maybe watch TV and lay on my couch like a bum. So I will catch you guys all later. Bye-bye.